Okay, here we are in game number 3. This is a pretty nice hand. I got power, tower, and expedition map. I don't have anything to cast with it yet, but that's not too bad because there's a chance he just Thoughtseizes and gets rid of it. So hopefully he doesn't have the turn 1 Thoughtseize again to get rid of the expedition map. But even if he does, we have the Ancient Stirring, so we're not in too bad of a shape. So I don't think there's going to be a hand that's any better than that. It's certainly not a 6 card one, so I'll definitely keep this. And it looks like he does not have the discard spell for turn 1. So we'll throw down the tower and the expedition map. Depending on how things play out, we could have a turn 3 or 4 pretty major spell for him to have to deal with. Nope, he had the Ancient Grudge, so we are slowed down a tad. I think... I think I'm going to cast Chromatic Star and then pop the star to cast Ancient Stirrings. We draw Explore and cast Ancient Stirrings, and we do find the Mine, which is pretty excellent. And we also don't have anything that he can really get rid of here that would hurt us. If he has a discard spell. But he's at 3 mana, so it could be a Liliana here. Maybe a Kitchen Finks. Red. Fulminator Mage in a Jund deck. Very odd. I find that slightly questionable. He's spending a lot of resources to just kill lands and not very optimally. Alright, let's see what we have here. So I can explore here. Turn that into a mine and a chromatic star and pass the turn back to him. Hopefully he doesn't have yet another land destruction spell. Man, he cybered in Fulminator Mage and the goblin that kills lands. That seems like an awful lot of hate for Tron. I mean, I guess it's something you have to expect because of how popular it's become, but it seems like kind of a waste because it's not very good against anything else. I'd rather be cyberning in cards which at least have a function against other types of decks. Looks like we're going to see the goblin here, yep. Boy, it seems an awful lot like overkill. Especially because I can just do this and keep drawing the cards anyway. So, I'm going to... Now I'm just gonna use the green. I'm not gonna give him life for no reason. I'll use the green off a chromatic star to explore. And lay down an Urza's Tower and an Urza's Power Plant. Let's see if he has yet another land destruction spell. If he does, hopefully he kills the tower, because we do have another tower in the hand already. But this is why I don't like focusing so much on just killing lands, because if you're not also throwing down threats, it's not that impressive. Like, I am able to recover off this. It's not like a totally back-breaking thing. So he's probably going to grab that Fulminator Mage back to his hand. That is just an awful lot of hate that doesn't seem to put him ahead the way you'd think you'd want it to be. So I'm not going to play the Urza's Tower here because I think if you're just blindly killing a land, you're probably going to kill the Urza's Tower because it's the best one. So let's Ancient Stirrings. See if we come up with anything. And there's an Ulamog here. That's pretty good. think I'm going to grab that. So how much mana do we have? We would have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'd be one off of playing Ulamog, so we're not going to be able to throw him down. So I will just play out Karn. And I guess I plus him here. Hopefully he spends some attacks attacking Karn, which is fine with me because I don't plan on winning with Karn. That's one of the many upsides of Karn, is that your opponent kind of is obligated to attack him because he does represent such a huge threat. But at the same time, if he's not in your game plan the primary win condition, that gives you a lot of time to survive and play out like the Eldrazi that you really want to be winning with. So it looks like he's going to spend another turn just killing my lands. He could play Tarmogoyf here as well, because he does have 5. Yep, and he got rid of the tower like I thought. Glad I did not play that out. And he's going to swing in at Karn. And yep, drop the Tarmogoyf like I thought. That's pretty good. Okay, so I am going to, in case he has yet another, in case he has yet another land destruction spell, I still want him going after towers because I have that extra one in my hand. So what I'm going to do is scry for a tower and then play that, so he doesn't think I have the tower in my hand because I'm searching for it. How do I optimize my mana here? Can I just use the Chromatic Sphere to do it? Chromatic Sphere, that, and the tower's 3. Yeah, it looks like we can do that. So Sphere, add green. Excellent, we drew another Karn. That's pretty good. Alright, so tap the power plant, play the Sylvan Scrying to grab our last tower, play that tower, tap it for a relic, and we can get rid of the last card in his hand here. So the only thing he knows about in my hand is Ulamog. He exiled the Fulminator Mage. Okay. So now I'm going to just get rid of everything so that his Tarmogoyf can't kill Karn. Karn 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wouldn't have died anyway, but he could decide to attack me instead too. I think it's fine just getting rid of the to optimize my mana usage and just pop the relic there. So he's going to hit Karn for 4. And I drew a Wormcoil Engine. That's pretty good. How much mana do I have? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. So I can just play Ulamog here, which is pretty damn good. And that is what I'm going to do. So I'll minus the Eternal Witness, play that, play Ulamog, and use Ulamog to, I guess, kill the Raging Ravine, and pass the turn. Let's see what he drew here. Dark Confidant, good. That is significantly better than him drawing a Liliana to kill Ulamog. So I'm going to go ahead and exile the Tarmogoyf, play Karn, and exile the Dark Confidant, and swing in. I'll have to sacrifice 4 permanents. I don't think there's really any way he's going to recover from this position. Alright, so we are victorious in round 1. I'll take a little break here and see you all in round number 2.